Okay, oh my gosh. All right, guys. Wow. Emergency episode. This is the CMT After Dark. This is the CMT PG-13 explicit version. We are gathered here. It's late. It is 10:19 Eastern Standard Time. And it's an emergency.
Normally I would be in bed.
Yeah, normally.
Actually, no, I'd just be watching YouTube videos in bed though.
Yeah, I saw a thing. I was like, oh my God, I would do anything to get 8 hours of sleep except go to bed 8 hours from the time that I need to wake up. Like, because you're just laying on TikTok. But we are here staying up, breaking, our curfews because we just watched the ACM Awards 2023.
Yeah.
And we just thought, you know what? While it's fresh, hot off the press, right on the top of our craniums, let's hit it. Let's review it.
Let's
do it. The hits, the misses, the winners, the losers, the fashion, the passion. I think we should just get into it. Unless anything monumental is going on in your life. Please, please, please fill us in.
Nope, nothing monumental. Just living every day.
Cruising?
Yeah.
That's good. Counting your blessings.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. Everything's like, oh, wait, hold on. Did I tell you about the pickle comment?
No.
Okay, so I have this hardship going on in my life, something that's just plaguing me with regret, with apprehension. It's the pickle comment. So I saw this TikTok about dyes in our food and how they're really bad for kids. And so I was watching this whole TikTok, and she's like,
they dye pickles green?
Yeah, there's dyes in everything, even your pickles. And she showed the brand of pickles that I eat, and there's dyes in it to keep the juices green to be more enticing. So I just commented, an innocent young woman that I am, and I said, OMG, the way that I screamed pickles, that was my comment. 17,000, I'm not exaggerating, likes later, comment after comment. My phone, it's always saying that your iPhone needs to cool down before use because it's just blowing up from this pickle comment. It tortures me. Middle of the night, my phone's lighting up. Oh, is that my baby monitor going off? No, it's the pickle comment. I always had to delete my social media. I feel like Nicki Minaj. It is treacherous, Frank.
So
everyone wants fame.
Can you get paid for comments?
No. Mine, you
too
should.
bad you can't monetize.
You want
that,
fame, and then you get a little taste of it, and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm a nobody. It just, my whole life, I've wanted to make it big.
And it was a pickle comment.
I am so thankful that, I'm not Taylor Swift. I couldn't handle it. Because I am not doing well. I'm an emotional wreck. I'm shaking all the time. Who's at my door? Who's around my back? Is it people wanting to know more thoughts about the pickles? It's really scary, honestly. It's a lot.
So
it's a lot.
That is exciting though.
It's exciting, let's taste of fame, But yeah, besides that, I've just been waiting for the ACMs. I've been wanting to see what's going on, just so we could talk about it. This is unique that you're at my house past 4:15 p.m.
I guess so. I don't really know how to sit in this new setting we're in.
I know, it is little.
I feel like my knee's in the way if I do this. My foot's gigantic if I do this.
Yeah, and your socks are dirty.
Yeah, well, it's your dog's hair, so.
Oh, it's my children's hair, so careful. Dogs are people too, Frank.
Okay.
Okay, well, enough about my dog's hair, about the pickles, about your boring life. I think we should just get into it. Your 3 takeaways from the night. Go.
I don't know if I have 3 takeaways because that seems like a lot. I think it was the night of Lainey Wilson just winning everything.
Agreed.
And I guess the throwback night because Heads Carolina whatever thing won a bunch of awards and everybody talked about the stars of the past and how influenced they are by them. Yeah. Which, yeah, sure, cool.
Love. Okay,
these
are my 3 points, and we're very in sync.
Oh, okay.
I took notes. I'm obviously Justin Timberlake. You are JC Chazé or something. I don't know. But okay, first takeaway is country music is a broken-hearted teenager that can't get over their exes. I get that we need to pay tribute, but every other sentence, they're and this next performance is sponsored by Coca-Cola. You know who loved Coca-Cola?
Randy
Merle
Travis.
Haggard. Oh, and you're just okay, shut up. Get over it. But whatever. Second, Garth Brooks. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm really tired. My baby's teething and I don't sleep. Okay, second, Garth Brooks he needs to be imprisoned. He has to, like, I'm telling you, like, a high max security prison. Like, we're just not safe. He's so uncomfortable. He's so scary. Like, we have to.
Wait, what's wrong with Garth Brooks? He's very intense, but
he's just so like va-va-voom with everything he does, and like I can't handle it. Like, please, this was his first time and God willing his last time ever hosting something, because like, you know, we had no commercials and I kept being like, save us with an advertisement for Ford or something. He is so uncomfortable. It started to feel intentional at some point. It's like he saw the pickle comment and was like, I gotta reach out to that girl somehow. Just the way he looked at the camera, just everything. Like, he has to be imprisoned.
I mean,
period.
I think they could just take him off the air. I don't know if they have to throw him in jail. Like, seems a little intense.
Shivers down my spine. Okay, and third, someone that works for the ACMs definitely helped Cole Swindell hide a body somewhere, because why did this man win every single award? I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying that he's bad or whatever, but like, he was always on stage. Like, how? When you said it best, why is Cole Swindell on stage for someone else's song?
Well, you know, I mean, that I'll be interested to see if that becomes a thing in country music, where they like remake old songs with the same melody and everything. Because, you know, the original writers of that, Mark D. Sanders and Tim Nichols, who I think Tim Nichols was there up on stage accepting the award. But, and then, so they wrote that, Heads Carolina, Tails California, or maybe it's the other way around, I don't know.
Who knows?
But they wrote that, it was like 95 or something like that. So a long time ago. And I actually don't think I think it went to number 2.
Okay, so kind of like
I might
cool that
went
to number 1.
and then it went number 1 for a couple weeks, but apparently they didn't like rip it off and be like, oops, guess you got to sue us.
They leaned into
like
it.
Actually said, hey, let's do this and use it, and then they had to get their permission to use it.
Well, the thing is, it's just like basically sampling a song or featuring. It's what, you know, every other genre has ever done ever. So now country is like doing it, which is cool. I actually tried to write a song with Olivia Rudine and Abram Dean called This Is How We Do It. And like, it was supposed to be for Luke Bryan. It was supposed to be like, you know, we're out in the country and we drink beer like this is how we do it. Like, it was
I'm sure that would
kind of iconic.
crush.
So could be cute. But yeah, I don't know. Someone who works for ACMs helped Cole Swindell hide a body, and he's now like reaping the benefits from it.
Do you know Cole Swindell's like story?
No, I feel like he, like, the back door was open. No, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude. It's not. Oh, no, what?
No, he. Well, I learned this from the Luke Bryan documentary or whatever.
There's a Luke Bryan documentary?
Yeah, you need to watch it, mate. We need to do a whole episode on it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Write that down, Kyle.
But yeah, he was basically like a big fan of Luke Bryan when Luke Bryan first started.
Okay.
And was like not really anybody, but he loved him, and Luke Bryan, and he would like come to all the shows. So he was a mega fan of Luke Bryan, and they were like, Luke was like, can we like give him a job or something? He's nice. He like hangs out. So they like, he was selling merch and like doing behind the scenes with an old camcorder for Luke Bryan and everything. And then he like, maybe I can write songs too. And then he just won 2 ACM Awards.
You know, I feel like Joe Biden is always bragging about how many jobs he's brought to America, but like, what about Luke Bryan? Like, he's creating jobs out here and opportunities, and like, no one's talking about it.
I know.
A real American hero. Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, maybe I messed up some of those details, but that's roughly it.
It's okay. 3 chords in the fudge. Truth. That's just what you do. But yeah. All right. Should we go through the winners? Because we made our predictions a couple weeks ago. I mean,
I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I feel like I got a lot of them right.
No.
No?
It's okay. All right. Artist Songwriter of the Year. Some of these weren't like actually on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
They were like announced the night before. But I said it was going to be Miranda Lambert. We just wrote you down as blank. You were probably mumbling and like going around in a circle. But Hardy won that one, so
That's what I said.
probably not. Songwriter of the Year. You said Ashley Gorley. I said Nicole Gallion. Ashley Gorley won, of course. I think. I actually didn't even look up who won. I just actually assumed he probably did. So.
I mean, dude has 60 number ones.
Yeah. Song of the Year, I thought Till You Can't by Cody Johnson. You thought Sand in My Boots, Morgan Wallen. We were both wrong. It was She Had Me. I can't even finish the song because I don't want to waste my breath. I'm going to need an inhaler.
Yeah, shout out to Mark Sanders. Ooh, another fun fact. Mark Sanders is the guy that told me to move to Nashville.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you feel like you won
thanks
tonight.
a lot, Mark.
Now I'm doing this shitty podcast on this dirty white couch. Single of the Year. I thought it was Be Heart Like a Truck. You thought it was Be Till You Can't. It was She Had Me.
Man, we really missed on that.
We really did.
Okay, I feel like besides that, I did good.
Okay. According to our notes, diligently taken by our producer, Kyle, for this next one, you had no prediction. So I don't know what you were doing. Album of the Year, I thought it was going to be Luke Combs. It was Lainey Wilson, Bell Bottom Country. So
Yeah.
we lose again.
Congrats.
New male artist, I thought it was going to be Nate Smith. It should have been Nate Smith. You thought it was going to be Bailey Zimmerman or Zach Bryan, and it was Zach Bryan.
So half a point?
Yeah, I don't get these country artists because like there can be 18 guys in country music with the same name. There's a girl and they're like, wait a minute. Miranda Lambert's got 2 boobs. And you've got 2 boobs. No, we've got that covered. We can't do that. They'll be like, wait.
There's a lot of
Carrie
Bryans.
Underwood has her license. Do you have a driver's license? No, I'm sorry. There's no room for you here. No room at the table. New female artist. I thought Meg Maroney, your cousin. You thought Caitlin Smith. It was Haley Witters.
Nice.
Cute. She's
Congrats.
like so cute.
I thought she sounded great.
Yeah, she was great. Group of the Year. I said Old Dominion. You said Old Dominion. And the ACM Academy
Old
Awards
Dominion.
said Old Dominion. So we were on the same page of that. Again, Do of the Year. Brothers Osborne, and the ACMs agreed. They heard our cry, and they agreed.
They probably, took our accounts into account.
I'm sure they're big fans.
Yeah.
Male Artist of the Year, to quote Garth Brooks, these are a bunch of honest men. And I honestly think that's a crock of crap. But anyways, I thought it was going to be Kane Brown. You thought it was going to be Chris Stapleton. And everybody else said, nope, it's Morgan Wallen. So that's fine. But what I've realized, allegedly Morgan Wallen, what I've realized is like I am in my Kane Brown era. I love him. I just love him all of a sudden. Like, I think his music is so great. I think his wife is so great. I think his kids are so cute. I just enjoying his fashion. Everything about him right now. He's kind of like doing it all for me. Where before I like leaving Kane Brown. But now I'm like, should I?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's cool. I'm glad he has fans.
Female Artist of the Year. I said Kelsey Ballerini because like I thought this was Kelsey's moment. But then when she wasn't there, I was like, she's not winning.
Yeah.
I could feel it in my bones. You said Ashley McBride, but it was Lainey Wilson.
Because I wanted it to be Ashley.
I know. There's a difference, though, between what you want and what you need. And we needed Lainey Wilson, apparently.
Yeah, no. I mean,
that's what the ACM said.
Her performance was badass.
So good. Literally, like, just so good. She makes me want to, like, drink more water, do a couple squats, grow my hair out.
Yeah.
Get a crimper.
Start buying some hats.
And an accent. Oh, get a wide brim hat. Get some bell bottoms. But like my body is not bell bottom country material. I don't have the bone structure anywhere to support a bell bottom.
Well, you find your own bell bottom.
If you wear a bell bottom, you have to have a bottom. Your girl does not have a bottom. I'm a little top heavy. But more up here to love,
Okay.
Then the Big Kahuna Entertainer of the Year. I said Luke Combs. You said Chris Stapleton. And I'm actually shocked that it was Chris Stapleton. Like, it's
So I guessed it right?
You guessed it right, but like...
Nice.
I don't know. It's just like wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Well,
Luke Combs is the entertainer of the year. He just is.
Probably. But they had to give Chris Stapleton an award.
No, but like, they didn't have to. They had to give Cole Swindell awards, apparently. But like, I don't know. I just feel like Luke Combs, he's just like so cute and nice. And like, he just hasn't had that big thing yet. I don't know. But he did get to like sing with Ed Sheeran. So I guess he's like, haha, at all you losers, like, I'm going to hang out with Ed Sheeran.
What do you mean he hasn't had that big thing
like,
yet? He's had 15 consecutive number ones.
I know,
I'd say that's pretty good.
I just like want him to win the lottery or something, or like like
he won the lottery.
I know, but I just want something really good to happen to him. Like, he is just like so humble. Did you see like how his wife was saying that they still live in like a 2-bedroom house, and like that's just, they want to like raise their kids like so humble. Like,
yeah, it's a 2-bedroom house on like 800 acres.
Okay, but
and there's probably like another 3-bedroom house and a 5-bedroom house, and they sleep in the 2-bedroom.
She meant that her and Luke have the 2-bedroom house. The kids have their own homes, probably. No, I don't know. I just like...
There's like a basketball court in the house. There's a bowling alley, but it's only
range.
2 bedrooms.
Yeah. There's an ice cream parlor. Yeah. Oh.
Like there's an airplane hangar attached to it and a runway, but it's only 2 bedroom.
Yeah, twin
Septic
beds.
would only allow for 2 beds, on that 800
zoned
acres.
in the city.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the winners, and those are the losers. I don't think we should go through every performance because I don't think every performance was noteworthy.
No.
What were a couple that stood out to you?
The war and treaty.
Yes. Very unique. I loved their like... I was like, are they going to kiss? And then I looked it up, they're husband and wife. So I was like, they probably are going to kiss later.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering if they were doing that because like one of them had stage fright. And so the other one was like, you just eyes on me.
You're like writing a movie. That is like what would happen in a Disney Channel original movie.
And then they're like, you give me the signal if you want to go to the other mics and we're going to let it rip. And then they like did the wink and they got up. And one of them almost threw their backs out when they got up. But
which one did you think would have been the shy one? The husband or the wife?
I don't know.
If it's a DCOM, like it's going to be the wife. And he's like, I've got you.
A DCOM?
Disney Channel original movie. Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't know that.
You should be sorry. You need to go down to the Christ the King Catholic Church and repent for those sins. You don't know what a DCOM is?
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh my God, my parents are right. This country is going to hell in a handbag. This is disgusting. Disgusting. What is going on? Okay. Anyways, yeah, War and Treaty, top notch. They said to everyone like, oh, you guys thought you were doing your little songs, your little vocal exercises?
Yeah, really, they did.
Amazing. Who else?
Lainey Wilson, obviously, already mentioned it, but she crushed it. She was really good with Jelly Roll, and then her cooking with grease or whatever. I mean, I've never seen her with a hat on, but
hat off.
Yeah, sorry. She was pretty fierce.
Yeah.
She was pretty good. Like, not only did it sound amazing, but she was running around on stage.
I know. Kicking
I'd be
things.
so out of breath.
Her pack fell off, and she was like whipping it around. Wait, is my baby crying?
That's just Seth.
My husband.
He's just weeping in the back room.
Probably. Okay, you want to know something like controversial that I'm about to say?
What?
My favorite performance of the night was Bailey Zimmerman.
Oh, really?
I know. I'm surprised too. I just really was like, he was so endearing. He was so like, I was like, he's like genuinely happy and excited to be up there. And there's been a lot of drama on TikTok with like, he can't sing and he can't perform. And he just had that little stage and like 3 guys. And he just, I think he sounded incredible and it was great.
Yeah, I mean, he's excited to be in Nashville because he hasn't been here that long. He's no,
when did he move here?
Like, I don't know, 6 months ago.
Really? Oh.
Like do you not know his whole deal?
Are you like a reader? You know everyone's story. Like, do you have a Kindle or something? Like, what is his story?
My phone. I read like when I'm waiting at the bus stop.
Oh, you mean on the toilet? It's okay, Frank.
Yeah.
I was reading about that though. Like that is like prolapsed anus or something if you sit on the toilet too long. So be careful. Put your timer on. No more than 10 minutes. What's Bailey's story? Tell us.
You really don't know?
No.
This is the CMT, and you don't know? Well,
Frank,
you know how he blew up on TikTok and everything, right?
Yeah, that's the story.
Like his whole, he had a. Sorry for clearing my throat. I was told not to do that this episode.
Talked about this so many times. Our
Sorry,
6 viewers just
you
tuned out.
You can bleep that. But yeah, because he kind of had a lot of followers on TikTok because he souped up his truck and put it on there. So he had this big jacked up like to the max truck. He worked like a blue collar job. I don't know what he did. Probably, I don't know, it was a roofer or
Truck
something.
stuff.
Yeah. And then he'd spend all his money on his truck and then he'd post it on TikTok. And then one day one of his friends was like, found a guitar in a closet or something like that and was like, hey, can you sing? And he wrote a song and they posted on TikTok and he woke up the next day and it had like 1 million views.
So this like goes back to our conversation where I'm like, what is it like to be like a guy with a song in their heart? Apparently you're just like a guy and you just sing it and then everyone loves you.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a good voice. I mean, there was
He really
that video of him, I think he was super drunk and they like still sent him out on stage and they're like, let's keep our fingers crossed, and then it did not go well.
It didn't work out.
But I mean, he sounded good tonight.
He killed it. That's all that matters. I thought the show started very odd with Keith Urban. It made me a little uncomfortable, the whole mouth thing that he was doing, because like it wasn't exactly clear that he was doing that, so I was worried for a moment.
Talk box.
And he performed with the Jabberwockies, apparently. The Jabberwockies in the background. Like, I don't know why. He always has to do some little like pop element, and it's like, Keith, your name's Keith. Like, you know.
Yeah. The talk box, I think it's called. Anyone that does that, they just look like they're having a stroke while they're singing or something like that.
I don't think it's meant to be a visual instrument. I think it's more of like that's on the record and you're going, oh wow, that's an interesting sound. Mm-hmm. But it's like sausage. You don't want to see it be produced because it's going to change things a lot. It just like started off. I wish there was more of a bang, you know. Maybe like Kane Brown wanted to start the show off. Like it would have been great.
Oh, here we go.
And I thought the middle was like a little slow. Maybe like Kane Brown could have performed there, and then like could have picked it up. And it was cool to finish with Dolly, like very iconic. But like I thought Kane Brown like should have closed the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, apparently.
Who else performed? Hardy performed.
Yeah. He had very staticky hair. I think you were talking at that point and you missed that part.
I'm sorry.
But, you know, like when you go to the science museum and you touch that thing and your hair just goes, whoosh.
Yeah.
He took his hat off and that's what his hair looked like. It was actually kind of cool.
The stars, they're just like us. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they experience, what is it, like electromagnetic currents.
Yeah.
That's cute. Who else performed?
Oh, like everybody. Except for Chris Stapleton. I don't know why he didn't perform.
He was probably tired. He's probably like, I've been singing for you bitches for years. Like, give him a break. Like,
true.
Jason Aldean he makes me sick to my stomach. I'm sorry. He looks like a pig in a blanket. Like, and I'm not saying he looks like a pig. I'm saying he looks like the actual food, a pig in a blanket. Like, he's just infuriating. I'm just like, yawn. He really bores me. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, I mean, I just really want him to record some songs like off of his first 2 albums. There was some good stuff in there. Now, I mean, I get it. He's just singing some songs. So
Carrie Underwood wasn't there.
No.
Kelsey Ballerini wasn't there. Morgan Wallen wasn't there.
Allegedly.
He was dressed up as someone in the crowd. There's a lot of conspiracies going around with, is Morgan Wallen actually on vocal rest, or is he maybe
in rehab?
Maybe. Who knows?
Hard saying, not knowing.
We were, the CMT was sent a clip of Morgan Wallen arriving at his label's headquarters, having a meeting. He had bodyguards, and then the announcement came out that he was going to be canceling all those shows. So We did. We received a tip. I have the video if you want to see it.
Really?
Yes. Frank, I know that you don't listen to, like, follow, interact with your own podcast, but there are others out there doing it for you.
Sweet.
They're seeing things. They have eyes. They have the ears to the ground, the pulse of Nashville, the CMT. Like.
So this is a video only we have received.
Only us. This is not like I saw this on social media. I'll show it to you. I don't think that we can show it. I mean, can we? No, we can't show it. I'll show you. We'll get your reaction.
Let me see.
It's very blurry. Can I describe it? There's two bodyguards, like literally in all black suits, men in black.
They look like hitmen.
Yeah, like
he looks like he's gonna pull like a scope out of his pocket and be like,
yeah, on
okay,
the roof.
It's clear.
They're basically on the roof, like scoping out.
Wait, but there's only two. I don't see Morgan Wallen. I just see the two bodyguards.
The person. Oh no, my dogs are barking. The person that recorded the video saw him pull up, get out, and they were fumbling for their phone.
Oh, okay.
And then, he goes upstairs. The bodyguards.
What was this person doing creeping around Big Loud all afternoon? Wait, when was this?
This was a couple days ago, right before his announcement came out that he was on vocal rest.
Oh, that's right across the street from...
No, we're not giving any details.
From, you can bleep it out, bleep, bleep, where we used to write with Rubin.
Oh my gosh, Frank is drunk. He had half a sip of a margarita.
And, yeah, that's... I've seen a guy with a mullet walk out of that building before, and it wasn't Morgan Wallen, but... Just a random story.
Okay, Frank, this is the most boring sentence I've ever heard. Okay, like seriously, like oh my gosh, you're so boring. Yeah, so we did get some information.
He went into the building with the two guys from that one James Bond movie, and then 30 minutes later they released.
30 minutes later they left, and then like a day later they released the statement or whatever.
Wow.
So that's the CMT. Anyways, moving on from Morgan Wallen. If he's at rehab, that's totally fine. That's his business. So we shouldn't shame him or being annoying about it. Like we should just like let him be.
Rehab's cool. It's just like,
yeah.
Work out your problems, talk about your feelings.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah, sleep in.
Ooh. Maybe I should get a drinking. No, that's really insensitive for being rude. Okay. Anyways, Ed Sheeran performed.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran's talking about coming into country music. So these hoes better watch out because he said, "Oh, I'll show you how to write a song."
So is he gonna like write songs? Like he's gonna put trucks in songs and stuff like that?
I feel like it'll be country as in countryside music. I feel like he's from the countryside. Like Castle on the Hill is a country song, and I will live and die by that. Like it is. So maybe he just gets some more like organic elements. I would love to see Ed Sheeran.
Is he gonna sing with twang?
That's what I'm wondering, but I don't care. I'll listen to it. Jordan Davis performed very understated, very quick. It was kind of like he had to get home and he just hopped on stage, performed, and then he had to bounce, which was fine. Cody Johnson sang. He did that weird lyric thing where he said, "Don't let your cowboys grow up to be babies." I'm not really sure why he's discriminating against babies, but it's really effing rude because listen to me, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Pizza Pocket, you were a baby once, so shut the hell up about babies. Like, rude.
All her statements are separate from what I think. Cody, you're doing a great job. If I support you in all your endeavors. I'm just kidding, Maddie, all right?
I just don't really like it. It was just weird. It was like, if you are going to say something, then say something. If you're not going to say something, don't.
Well, I think he was saying something with his double denim and his pleated jeans.
Yeah, they were pressed.
Yeah.
He's pressed. Maybe he's pressed. He's upset about something. Miranda Lambert, beautiful, gorgeous. That we needed a very feminine moment.
Yeah. Oh, I loved her song.
Yeah.
I thought that was super cool. I want more songs like that. Like the classic country story song. Yeah. We need more of that. But
that's what she's doing, though. That's what she's up to.
Yeah.
So just go
with the characters in it. Like, not like Buy Dirt, which is kind of like a story song, but it's all about you. You know, it's him. He's like, you buy dirt. Mm-hmm. And that was Luke Bryan's part. You know,
that was Kermit the Frog's cover of Jordan Davis Buy Dirt.
Yeah. So when you have characters, I mean, I guess Ashley McBride's doing it in Lindyville and stuff.
Or stay in the truck, wait in the truck, sit in the truck.
Yeah.
That's unless Hardy did really kill a guy, and we're all out here like, what a good message, and he's sitting there like, got away with that one. They'll never guess.
They'll never guess.
Yeah. I thought it was great though. I think the top winners of the night were the viewers. 3 commercials total. That was a primo way to watch it. It was just nice. Also, I liked that it wasn't so, boot up the butt. It wasn't so like, oh, we have to be like prim and proper. People could swear, people could be themselves. Dolly Parton was talking about threesomes and all this stuff. Like, it was kind of kooky, kind of fun.
Yeah.
That was nice. And it was more interesting than kind of like something just on CBS or ABC or whatever. I thought that was cool. So I think they should definitely stick with this Amazon Prime thing. I finally got the ACMs gave me the courage to open Prime Video. I've never clicked the app on my TV because I've never known like what it is. It's kind of like when your credit card, they're like, oh, swipe, insert, or tap. And I'm like, I'm not going to tap. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I don't know if this works or not. Like, I've never known to like what to do with Prime Video, and now I know.
Well, yeah, I mean, it inspired me to watch that new Michael Jordan movie, so shout out to that.
Okay. So their advertisements, they were. Jeff Bezos is...
one of the 3 commercials. You know, when I don't have to watch a lot of commercials, one of them will make an impact.
You're more about quality than quantity when it comes to advertisements. Mm-hmm. Love. I was just looking for like an Amazon Prime discount code. Like, I've got some slippers I want to order, but...
A 10% off.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Jeffy threw us a bone, but he didn't. But, okay, well... This was stunning. What a late night, but a beautiful experience. I liked going right into it. Yeah. I think it's cute. So
I thought it was fine.
Great. Okay, stunning. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to the CMT, a country music pop culture podcast hosted by yours truly, Maddie, and Frank the Tank Maroney, as he's known in this town. Like, everyone's
Frank the Tank 87 on Instagram.
Everyone's like just talking about him. But follow us everywhere, please, and keep listening, keep watching. Frank,
have a nice life.
Have a nice life. Bye.